Welcome to Mind Much Philosophy, a channel where we embark on a journey through the fascinating world of philosophy and the brilliant minds that have shaped it. Whether you're a seasoned philosophy enthusiast or just beginning to explore this rich field, our channel is your gateway to understanding the profound ideas that have shaped civilizations and continue to inspire contemporary thought. So, get comfortable and let's dive into the captivating world of Immanuel Kant together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest explorations. Immanuel Kant, born in 1724 in Kaliningrad, Russia, is one of the most influential figures in the history of Western philosophy. His work marks a pivotal turn in philosophical thought, often referred to as the Copernican Revolution in philosophy. Kant synthesized elements of rationalism and empiricism, creating a new framework that emphasized the role of the human mind in shaping experience. His ideas laid the groundwork for much of modern philosophy and continue to influence contemporary debates in metaphysics, epistemology, ethics, political theory, and aesthetics. Let's dive into the life of Immanuel Kant. Living a relatively uneventful life, marked by a strict routine and deep intellectual pursuits. Born into a modest family, Kant's early education was grounded in a strong religious and classical background. He attended the Collegium Fridericianum and later the University of Königsberg, where he studied philosophy, mathematics, and natural sciences. Kant spent his entire life in and around Kaliningrad, rarely traveling far from his hometown. His daily routine was famously predictable. Neighbors would reportedly set their clocks by his afternoon walks. This disciplined lifestyle allowed him to focus intensely on his philosophical inquiries. Kant was deeply influenced by the works of earlier philosophers such as John Locke, David Hume, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Hume's skepticism, in particular, awakened Kant from his dogmatic slumber, prompting him to seek a new foundation for knowledge that could reconcile empirical observations with rational principles. Kant's academic career began as a private tutor and later as a professor at the University of Kaliningrad, where he taught and wrote extensively on a variety of subjects. His major works, including Critique of Pure Reason, Critique of Practical Reason, and Critique of Judgment, were published later in his life and cemented his reputation as a leading philosophical mind. Immanuel Kant passed away on February 12, 1804, leaving behind a legacy that would forever alter the landscape of Western philosophy. Imagine, if you will, a world where everything you perceive is not merely a passive observation, but an active construction of your mind. This is the starting point of Kant's philosophical journey. Let's embark on a voyage through some of his most groundbreaking ideas. Let's start with the Copernican Revolution in philosophy. Kant proposed that our understanding of the world is shaped by our mental frameworks. Just as Copernicus revolutionized astronomy by suggesting that the Earth revolves around the sun, Kant revolutionized philosophy by suggesting that our knowledge revolves around the mind's structures. This idea is central to his Critique of Pure Reason, where he argues that while our senses provide the raw data of experience, it is the mind that organizes this data into coherent experience. Another key concept of Kant is the categories of understanding. Kant believed that the mind organizes sensory input through certain innate categories, such as causality, substance, and quantity. These categories are like the lenses through which we view the world. For example, when you see an apple fall from a tree, your mind automatically perceives this event through the category of causality, understanding it as an effect with a cause. The moral law within is up next. In his Critique of Practical Reason, Kant delves into ethics, proposing the concept of the categorical imperative. Imagine you are trying to decide whether to lie. Kant would argue that you should only act according to principles that you would will to become universal laws. So, if lying were a universal law, trust would collapse, making human interaction impossible. Thus, lying is immoral. This principle underscores the intrinsic value of moral actions independent of their consequences. Now let's discuss the sublime and the beautiful. In his Critique of Judgment, Kant explores aesthetics, distinguishing between the beautiful and the sublime. The beautiful is that which pleases us through its form and harmony, like a picturesque landscape. The sublime, on the other hand, overwhelms our senses, evoking a sense of awe and reverence, like the vastness of the ocean or the grandeur of a mountain range. These concepts highlight the profound impact of nature and art on human experience. And finally, let's dive into autonomy and the kingdom of ends. Kant's philosophy also emphasizes the importance of autonomy, the idea that individuals should govern themselves by rational principles. He envisioned a kingdom of ends, a moral community where each person is treated as an end in themselves, not merely as a means to an end. This concept underscores the intrinsic worth and dignity of every individual, a foundational idea for modern human rights discourse. In summary, Immanuel Kant's philosophical contributions are monumental, offering profound insights into how we understand the world, make moral decisions, and appreciate beauty. His ideas continue to resonate, inviting us to explore the depths of our own minds and the principles that guide our lives. And that brings us to the end of our journey together. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure exploring philosophy with you. If you enjoyed the video and found it insightful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our future adventures and explorations. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest content. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to have you along for our next journey. Until then, take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.